Mustang update, getting it prepped for the Route 66 cruise, getting everything lined up on the car. Everything's going pretty good. New transmission, seals are in. I think I've stopped the leak. I hope I've stopped the leak. We'll see. Fuel leak has been fixed. I've been going through the front suspension. Adjusted the power steering, put new boot on it because the old one was gone. Gonna be putting a ton of new parts in here pretty quick, getting everything organized for that. Also getting the workshop cleaned up from the transmission stuff because it was a lot of mess. It's just one of those things. It's handy to have decent sized drain pans. And then also I picked this up a while back for the Jeep because the Jeep leaks. It is what it is. It's a Jeep. So whenever we park the Jeep for a while, we usually put this underneath it. I've used it for this once we found all the transmission leaks, and it worked pretty good. Car's a little too low for this, so it only goes in there like one way and you have to take it out before you back out or it drags it. It is what it is. But yeah, got window tint put on this sucker the other day. I wanted to get a high profile shop to do it. But they were cost prohibitive. So they wanted to make sure they did the car right. Totally understand that. They wanted to make sure that, everything was going to go good. So they'd have to remove a lot of the interior pieces to get to everything, to put it in correctly. Totally for that. Love that, attention to detail and that dedication. But they were going to have to shut down their entire tint shop for the entire day. And it was going to be like $3,000 for me to get this thing tinted. So we didn't do that. I went to another place, got it done. They did a pretty good job on it. We'll see here in a couple of weeks once everything kind of settles on it. I do love the car. Sorry for the fingers. Tinted. I don't know how the wife really feels about it quite yet, but it does make the car actually look wider in the back with the back tinted for some reason. It's like an optical effect. I don't know. It looks slick as hell going down the road though. Plus it'll help keep out a lot of the sun when we start going through the desert. Not literally the desert, we'll be on highways, but it's going to get very hot in this car when we start doing the Arizona Nevada stretch of Route 66. I think it goes through there. I gotta double check. But also in tandem with that is air conditioner. So once I get all this cleaned up and cleared up, I'm going to take everything out from underneath the dash so far as wiring and electrical, and I'm redoing it. So I have a couple of weeks left to get this all done. So hopefully I can get it done in time. But got a new wiring harness for under dash because there's a lot of gremlins. Don't quite know what all is not working or working. Yeah, I can run test lights, stuff like that. But after looking at it, I was like, I'm just going to start fresh with known goods instead of unknown maybe goods. And going to get that put in here in the next couple of days. And then start working on all the kinks. AC get put in. We're putting a new console in the center with cup holders because you got to have cup holders nowadays. I kind of hate getting rid of the factory style center console. Love it. It looks great, but we need something functional, right? So after getting off the road trip, we'll reassess. But yeah, it's the one that goes from all the way from the back to the front, and it's meant to have an AC unit in there, so that's good. Lead time says on the website could take up to 11 weeks. I hope not, because then I have to find some other solution. But overall, car runs and drives pretty good. I got some suspension stuff I got to work out. Already got the parts. Gonna mess with the shocks. Hopefully I don't have to replace the leaf springs because I don't want to really deal with the rear end that much, but I will if I have to. Tempted to put the subframe connectors on. I have a set that we got for another Mustang years and years ago. It's sitting out in storage with that Mustang still, so I may go grab that and also get the Monte Carlo bar that goes from top of shock tower, well, in front of the shock towers across to the other side of the car to help stiffen it up a little bit. So far as ride, I mean, the car, wife definitely wants it to be a little bit more raked. She's like, car looks great. I wish it had a little bit more of a rake to it. And I was like, I get it. I want to do that too. But we're not going to do that yet. We're going to go ahead and go on the road trip. I'm going to get everything kind of sorted out with the current setup. And then we'll probably do a 2-inch drop on there. Or probably just do a 2-inch Shelby drop, Arning drop, whatever it's called, on the front. I really don't want to put a whole new front suspension in here with updated stuff simply because I don't want to do that right now. And I don't know if I want to do it in the future either. We'll see. Because car isn't going to be tracked. I do want it to be drivable and streetable and everything else like that. So we're not going to go too crazy with it. But yeah, car's coming along good right now. My main task is getting the workshop kind of cleaned up from my transmission messes and other project messes, which I've kind of been prioritizing the Mustang. So I'm going to go through and keep on cleaning and picking up everything. But yeah, everything's coming along good. About to start getting everything finalized and cleaned up in here so that way I can start digging into this thing, because I got to get my workspace cleaned out, especially around this thing, because it's a nice car. I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to scratch it. I don't want to ding it. I don't want to dent it. I don't want to breathe on it. Wife loves driving it. She actually made a comment the other day. She was like, I am so scared to drive this thing because anything could happen, especially with people on the road and just, things happen, right? Accidents happen. She's like, but once I get in it and I start driving it, I never want to stop. So that kind of pulled at my heartstrings. I was like, oh, she gets the driving experience. Yes. But yeah, she relayed that to me. Relayed that to me the other day, and I was just like, oh, kind of gave me the chills. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, no, it made me feel good. I was like, yes, she gets it. No doubt she already did, but she actually expressed it. But yeah, no, everything's coming along good. I'm just doing workshop cleanup, and then I'm going to start taking all of the components out of the dash. Now the interior, basically, right? So it's going to be fun. It's going to be great. I only got a couple of weeks to get this done, so I'm going to start cracking on it and getting it done. But yeah, wish me luck.